Ready for the conclusion of your smartest hour of your week. That's
Hey,
right.
to be followed up by another smart hour.
No, we're starting with the first hour. We got great information already from Lisa Odom of McDowell Odom right here in Valencia, attorneys at law, and that she has been sharing with us incredible information about estate planning, stuff that Gino and I didn't even know. So make sure if you have to leave your car, you can always tune in and listen and watch us at donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com. And it also has all our shows. Once you hit the listen live button, you'll see us. We're waving to you. And it has all our shows on that channel. It has our YouTube channel, which has highlights from all our great experts. It's got a wealth of knowledge on there. It's got blog posts on there. Soon we're going to have hot listings, so because people are having a hard time trying to find a home right now because we don't have enough inventory. Luckily, it has gone up a little bit this week. We'll talk about that in the next hour because you don't want to miss our real estate hour. So let's dive into the last little bits with Lisa Odom from McDowell Odom LLP. Gino, can't wait.
Well, just one thing, Don. It's really important because one of the things that's absolutely critical and makes one of the best shows we've ever had, or some of the best shows we've ever had, is when you ask questions. Please send us emails with questions. It creates a really nice natural dynamic because, you know, what we're doing today is asking our own questions, right? I'm getting free estate advice planning here. I'm squeezing as much information out of Lisa as I can. But the reality is just email us at donandgino@gmail.com. Spell it all out, donandgino@gmail.com. Ask questions. We'll make sure to get you in touch with Lisa. In fact, Lisa, how could they get a hold of you?
Our office number is 661-449-9630. And we also have email, lisa@mcdowellodom.com. Do you want me to spell that?
Yeah,
out?
you better.
Yeah.
It's LISA and then McDowellodom.com.
And if you pull it up in Google, it pops right up. You guys have a nice site with a lot of great information about you and your team and all that you do. I mean, you do so much more than estate planning, which is great because there's so much more advice that can tie in to getting even more great advice than just your estate planning, because maybe those other factors tie in to your estate planning, right?
Absolutely. In particular, business interests, you know, as small business owners, that's actually an asset that has sometimes a very significant value. I mean, every once in a while, you'll hear a story of someone whose business was valued in the millions and they had no idea that their business was worth so much. And
she was picking on us at a coffee today.
Yeah. elbow. Feel it in my rib.
Yeah. How's yours and Gino's partnership there at Cherry Creek Mortgage going?
Yeah.
We got a little work ahead of us.
Yeah. In fact, you know, one of the things that we took away from Don and I always want to further our education to help you, and we go to these big, massive planning events with the best and biggest producers, super successful people like Darren Hardy, publisher of Success Magazine, interviews the most successful people in the world, and I want to make sure that if you're listening to the show and you're thinking, that's me, I need to do that, just write it down, pick a date, just say by when.
Yes,
because if you don't buy when this, it just won't happen. I guarantee you.
And it will change your life. It'll make you feel more prepared. I guarantee right now, thousands of you out there right now, and I'm speaking to you, are going, yep, I've been meaning to do that for quite some time, and you're very uncomfortable about it. I guarantee it. You're hoping that nothing bad happens. Of course we all hope that, but accidents do happen. Life happens, so please take our advice from Don and Gino and get advice from someone like Lisa Odom with McDowell Odom right here. And you can always reach out to us. We'll hook you up with Lisa. We send our own clients to Lisa. We're going to make sure all our clients go to Lisa because they all need estate planning. It's not even that expensive. I mean, what the range is, you gave us kind of a range, and it wasn't that bad because everybody's thinking, I'll lose my estate to basically protect my estate, but it's so far from the truth.
I would say that for a single person, the range in this valley is probably about $1,250 to 3,000. I mean, unfortunately, the range is quite large, and so.
Well, yeah, you already mentioned how complicated it can get, especially with multiple members, multiple children, children from other families.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean,
What
other spouses.
determines the price? It's how complicated it is, how many people are involved, how many assets are involved, all of that?
It depends. It's very different from lawyer to lawyer. For us, it usually depends on how many real properties we're going to transfer. That is kind of our driver, because obviously we have to prepare additional deeds and whatnot. Sometimes if there's really complicated planning, when you're starting to get into more, irrevocable trust, which we touched on earlier before we started the radio show. Then that's a completely different kind of planning, and that's usually done on an hourly rate because it's just more complicated planning. But for a married couple, it usually ranges in this area probably from about $1,750 to about $4,000, and every lawyer bases their pricing on different things. But like I said, for our purposes, we typically do it based on real property assets, because a lot of the other stuff, I mean, sometimes every once in a while you have something really, really complicated that comes through your door, but it's just getting to know your particular client's specific circumstances and making sure you incorporate those changes.
Yeah, I have to say, that's more than fair for the amount of advice you're getting from an attorney that specializes in protecting your assets. I mean, that's amazing.
Absolutely, Don. And if you think that's too much money or you don't know where to get it, it's funny.
I like this idea, Gino.
One of the assets.
Gino gets one a week.
Yeah, it's my job. Anyways, one of the ways you can finance this is finance it yourself from one of the assets that you'll be protecting. So you could take a loan from your 401k.
That just went up recently.
So take advantage of that profit.
Before it goes down again.
Yeah, that 10% retracement we've been talking about. But take the money from your 401k as a loan. Make sure this is protected, and you'll be protecting that 401k along with everything else. So the money is accessible to you. I'm not saying go charge it on a credit card, even though you could, and it would maybe be like $30 to $50 a month. Ideally, I'd think a 401k, if you don't have the cash on hand, maybe a 401k is a good vehicle, because that's not going to affect your household cash flow.
That's right.
So we're gonna post some great information. Make sure you like our Facebook at Don and Gino Radio Show, and we're gonna post the S&P. Give you an idea why there's a good chance that it's gonna retrace back. Meaning it could have quite a big adjustment, because we're hitting caps, and we can show you why with that chart. So you'll want to see that. We'll show you the trend of unemployment figures and how the trend is actually heading down. Nice, beautiful chart. Even put nice little arrows for you to explain what the heck it is. And we'll share with you Lisa's information. So you want to like our Facebook page, again, at Don and Gino Radio Show. Plus a lot of great information, a lot of fun. You'll get to know us even better, and we want to get you to know you better. So definitely reach out to us at 855 Don Gino. Reach out to us by emailing us at donandgino@gmail.com. There's a theme here.
Actually, I like the easiest way to get to our Facebook page. They got this clumsy naming scheme. So I think the easiest way is just go to donandgino.com, hit the Facebook logo.
That's easy.
Easy. Go to donandgino.com, hit the YouTube logo.
Okay, we made it easy for you. How about that?
Don't hit the Twitter logo. I still don't know how to use that thing.
Making it easy for you.
Hashtag, I don't know how to use it.
Yes. So we're all about making your life easier, helping guide you to personal financial wellness. You hear us push that every single week, because we want you to take action. Please take action by reaching out to us, reaching out to Lisa, and changing yours and your family's lives by protecting it. And it's not overbearing. Lisa will make it easy. You've heard her. She's just passionate about what she does. She's easy to talk to. She'll ask the right questions. She will become your friend and the friend of your family. And just like Don and Gino are for you regarding your mortgage financing and finding the right real estate professionals, we are your best kept secret, without a doubt. And we have one right here in Lisa Odom with McDowell Odom, LLP, right here in Valencia. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun.
And sorry we couldn't get through it. You should see this list of stuff. If we went through all that Lisa knows and wants to share, I would miss Valentine dinner tonight and not.
And then you would really need that estate plan.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Good
Get
point.
a little complicated on the life insurance policy, though. Yeah.
So we want to thank you very much for joining us every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., sharing with you real relevant information you need to know to change your lives. And we want to thank you for joining us today. We have Paul Dinkle coming up, sharing with you great information about investment opportunities you didn't even know.
And most importantly, once again, I'm going to reiterate this. If you're sitting down, just pick a date and say, by when? When am I going to take care of this by?
All right. Thanks for being part of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We'll be right back with our Real Estate Hour.